till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving.
Yo, what is up? It's me, it's Key. We're back. We're in the building with another 7,200-second podcast. 96. We got 4 more to go. No, yeah. Can't count today. But as always, I got my guy, Coach Dante. He's here in the building. What's going on, Coach?
What's going on? Ready? Another episode of 7,200 seconds. We 4 more away, man. We 4 more away from the big one, man. So
we are here, and 4 more. Told you that 100 episodes is going to be a banger. What's going on, Daniel? We got Anthony Estrada is in the building. What is going on, Anthony? Appreciate y'all for being here. We got a good show for y'all. Of course, we're going to break down everything that happened in the NFL, all the sites, the news, all the bangs and whistles. NBA, we got to talk about. In the MLB, we're going to put on our predictions, who wins the awards, which will be announced on Thursday. Go over the week 12, go over that games. And, of course, call-in will be towards the end. So if you want to call in, voice your opinion, ask us a question, comments, thoughts, concerns, you name it, we got it. At the end of the show, the number will be up there. I already know a few people going to call in, talk about one NBA player we're going to name later. And it's a mess. And also, we're going to break down the Hall of Fame as well. Class of 2025, the semifinals. You only get to pick 8 from the list. Me and Dante is going to give you our 8 who should be in. But see if anybody will listen to us. Con Man is in the building. What is going on, Con? And again, we are live on Coach Dante's YouTube channel, my channel, and also the Sports Wave Network's Facebook page. If y'all have not yet subscribe to the Sports Wave Network, make sure you do. Links in the description. And yeah, tune in over there for us. But let's get things going. Daniel Jones gets the boot. He's not even backup number 2. He is benched to backup number 3. Don't even suit up. We don't need your services no more. What took New York so long to figure this out? Daniel Jones ain't it. What took them so long?
Now, at first, you got to be patient. I understand you want to be patient with a quarterback, and it was some like I say, it was some cases that you can make that Daniel Jones just didn't have the best group of guys around him. A poor offensive line, not so good of a receiving core behind him. So those some cases you can make on his struggles. But you look at that year when he led him to the second round. When he lost against the Philadelphia Eagles, he had a great season that season. So that's probably the reason why that's the main reason he got paid. That's the main reason he got paid. And yeah, I mean, he hasn't put it together since then. I mean, the offensive line still is a struggle. The running game is a struggle. The receivers can't stay on the field. But at the end of the day, man, you continue to make foolish mistakes. You continue to make bad decisions, make terrible throws. It doesn't help you even more if you continue to do that. So at the end of the day, the Giants, they just need to revamp at the quarterback. So another team need to revamp at the quarterback situation. It's clear that Daniel Jones is not the quarterback. I mean, he's just not a good quarterback. He's just not as a good a quarterback. He's just not a good quarterback, man. So other than that, you just move to the drawing board and just, you got to revamp a quarterback position at the draft. You got the receiver, Malik Neighbors. You got him. You got Wan'Dale Robinson who can be good. And then I think you need a running back as well. You do need a running back as well. But it's many things outside of Daniel Jones that went on. But Daniel Jones, he hasn't proven to be a great quarterback at all. He just proven, he can have a year or two there. And then, he's just an average quarterback at best.
Do you think if he didn't work with, Eli Manning and Peyton Manning's, I think, is either a coach or a trainer, he wouldn't have been drafted so high?
He shouldn't have probably been drafted as high as he drafted, but those are the expectations when you drafted in the top 10. Those are the expectations. So other than that, regardless of what it is, you still got to go out there and show some type of promise that you can be a starting quarterback in this league. And he only put together 2 years of that, and he has not really shown that.
Yeah, no. Daniel Jones' numbers this year are atrocious. Let me see where he's at on this list here. Definitely not top 10. Definitely ain't top 20. Oh, well, he's 19. All right, so 2,070 yards, 8 touchdowns, 7 interceptions so far this season. Quarterback completion, well, QBR 46. Yeah, that stinks. Pass completion 63%. Yeah, that's not good, DJ. Yeah, there we go. So, high promise for Daniel Jones. And as you can tell, he is benched for Tommy DeVito, and Drew Lock will be your number 2. Low key, Drew Lock's upset that he's not quarterback 1, but he was drafted here to be a backup. So you can't be too upset. I mean, do you think the Giants should give Drew Lock a chance?
No. He's not a good quarterback. He's not a good quarterback.
I mean, they is paying $5 million for the backup. That'll definitely see what he can do.
Yeah,
you never know. He might be showcasing for somebody else who needs a quarterback. But
you want to hear that crap? He had opportunities. No, he had plenty. He didn't have opportunities. He had plenty of opportunities.
Joe Douglas, they're cleaning house with the Jets. Woody Johnson ain't playing no games. Woody Johnson even admitted that Aaron Rodgers should have been benched. I forget past what week it was, but it's Aaron Rodgers there. Aaron Rodgers not getting benched. He wasn't getting benched. But Joe Douglas gets fired as the Jets GM. Now, mind you, Joe Douglas was responsible for drafting the guys that they have now. Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, Allen. He's responsible for those guys. What do you think about Joe Douglas getting fired?
I mean, again, they just cleaning house. I mean, again, getting everybody up out of there. But Joe Douglas, I mean, he has hit on some draft picks. I mean, his draft picks one bad. I mean, Sauce Gardner, he's a 2-time All-Pro. Breece Hall had a great first season, and coming along very strong this year. Coming up in the middle of the year, Garrett Wilson is one of the top young receivers in the game. Also, Braylon Allen is a good young running back as well. So Joe Douglas has made some solid draft picks, man. He has been drafted well, but again, Aaron Rodgers, getting Aaron Rodgers, not firing Nathaniel Hackett, which is that's who they should have actually fired instead of Robert Saleh. Again, there was a lot of things. Getting Devontae Adams, which you thought the Jets would be a better team, that's backfired. That probably backfired on them. The Raiders fans ought to be happy for that because he didn't pan out either. The Raiders already knew. The Raiders already knew they suck. No, they suck. But let Devontae Adams go, and he doesn't get any better. So that's like a win for the Raiders. That's like a win. That's a win for the Las Vegas Raiders right there. So other than that, we gotta see what the next coach will come in, next GM. But I think the Jets don't have too much of a bad team. They just haven't put everybody together. And Robert Saleh, that was the wrong move. You fired a guy that was in a top tier on the defensive side of the ball. He's not responsible for what happens on the offensive side of the ball. Yes, he's responsible as a head coach. He's going to get the bulk of a lot of the blame because he's the head coach of that team. But again, it wasn't nothing wrong with his defense. His defense was top tier. It was a top tier defensive team, and now they didn't got worse since he left.
Yeah, I don't think Saleh was it, but Robert Saleh definitely will either get another head coaching job or he'll get another DC job because you clearly saw what he did with the Jets defense and with San Fran. Usually, defensive guys usually get a head coaching job. Look at DeMeco Ryans when he was with San Fran last year. The year before last with San Fran and the defense, he became a head coach. So, I mean, you never know. Also in news, Ray Lewis. is following in Deion Sanders' footsteps. So his name is coming up to be head coach for FAU. What do you think about Ray Lewis getting a coaching gig?
Hey man, Ray Lewis, another defensive mind linebacker. I think Ray Lewis, like in college, I think you can by him being a motivator, and knowing defense, I think that's a solid, especially on the college level. Your ability to motivate kids and get kids to come and recruit your own guys and get kids to come play for you. I think that's all right. That's all right move for Ray Lewis right there. I think I'm not mad at that move.
Indeed.
And Reed got a head coaching job over there. Got a head coaching
job. Don't y'all start. Sorry. And Deion Sanders, I mean, look at Deion right now. Turned Colorado season around. They only had 1 win, 1-11. First year he came in. Okay, they won 4 games this year. They 8-2. Possibly can compete for a bowl game or even possibly get in that college football playoff. So guys like Deion Sanders, guys like especially Ray Lewis, those good motivators, they know the game. Eddie George is he's down at HB. I forget where he at. Was it Tennessee State?
Yeah.
So yeah, these former NFL going to the college level and coaching these kids up the right way. Definitely look at right now. Look at Warren Sapp over there with Colorado. Look how that defense is playing now. Because last year they was complete trash. I ain't gonna hold you. Last year their defense wasn't that great. Do they still have their flaws this year? Of course, but you can tell they've gotten better. But yeah, Warren Sapp. Who wouldn't want to play for Warren Sapp? Hall of Famer, Super Bowl champ, and he was a monster on defense. So who wouldn't want to play for these former NFL guys that definitely change the game in ways?
Plus, they're gonna continue to get more recruits because now that they're winning games, and that's what's gonna make the recruiting keep coming. They're winning games.
All right, so I think that was really it for NFL as far as like breaking news or whatever. Key players do come back. Kayvon Thibodeau, he's coming back for the Giants. I mean, it ain't gonna help him, and they still stink. Jonah Williams, the right tackle, that's a big offensive lineman. Arizona is going to be getting back because they're still number 1 in their division, so they get the protection back for Kyler Murray. Mike Evans will be back in the lineup this week for Tampa Bay. And Cole Strange, center for the Patriots, he's back. And then Brandon Cooks and Marshawn Nealon. I mean, it ain't going to help Brandon Cooks none. He can come back. It ain't showing up. Ain't going to help Dallas. Not at all. Not at all. Dallas may or may not win no more games. I mean, they got the Giants and the Panthers. If they lose to the Giants, or if they lose to the Panthers, they might as well just forget it. They might as well get Gentry from Boise State because that's the running back that they need.
I think they can. I think they have a chance to beat the Giants. I don't think the Giants that much better, but yeah, it wouldn't shock you if you lose to the Giants. It wouldn't shock, but yeah, I think they can beat They probably got a chance to beat the Giants and the Panthers. Got a chance. I mean, it wouldn't shock you if you lose to them.
If you lose to Bryce Young and them Panthers, something ain't right. But nothing goes right in Dallas. Speaking of Dallas, again, it ain't a show if we ain't talking about the Lakers of Dallas, and we talking about Dallas today. So Michael Parsons, him and Trayvon Diggs, was on his podcast, and Michael Parsons said, "We a good football team." He is. I want to know what drugs he's smoking because how is Dallas good?
He's saying, like, I mean, if you want to say you got good players on that football team, then y'all, as a team, you're not a good football team. As a whole team, you're not a good football team. If you was a good football team as a team, your record wouldn't be the way it is. Your record wouldn't be the way it is if you was a good football team as a team. Yeah, do you have good players? Yeah, you have good players on the team. But as far as a football team, you're not a good football team. You're not a good football team.
Yeah, they stink. Dak said it best. He said we suck.
Yeah, hey, you should. Everybody should have seen their reaction after that fake punt. Everybody went crazy. Dak say,
"Yeah,
hey, you even got Dak doing that. You even got Dak doing that. That was crazy. Yeah, I had to.
And y'all got the most incompetent owner I've ever seen in my life. don't want to help the team do nothing. So I don't. Good football team. Oh, I gotta call out Sauce Gardner. I don't know if I could call him Sauce Gardner no more. He might have to get called by his government name, Ahmad Gardner. So how are you gonna call out the new coach for saying how many missed tackles you got, and then you go and say, "Oh, we already know how to tackle." You're the main reason why the Colts won because you missed that tackle. But you want to talk about the coach getting on y'all for missed tackles. See, karma's a bitch, ain't it? Came back on you. You missed the sole tackle. Your sole reason why the Colts won that game because y'all was winning. And if you would have tackled them, maybe y'all would have had a chance. But you missed a tackle. You scored a touchdown. But you want to complain about tackles. Sauce, you starting not to live up to how when you first came in. You was elite and you was good. I don't know nowadays. Sauce Gardner looking kind of not looking like he was in the beginning when you first came in. But anything on Sauce and criticizing his coach or
like I say, I agree with him on criticizing him, but again, I'm not gonna say he's so reason why he lost because he missed the tackle. I mean, it's a played a part in it. But the coach on that 4th and 3, when they did have the ball about, I believe they was down or something with like 3 minutes to go or something like that. I mean, you're goddamn 2 and what their record is right now? They're 2-8. What their record is right now?
2-8, 2-8. I think.
Yeah, 2-8. And you mean to tell me you can't go for it on 4th down when you're 2-8? You're going up against a Colts team that's still fighting, trying to get in the playoffs, and you got nothing to lose. You can't go for it on a 4th and 2. And then you don't get, then you kick a field goal and you make it, but then they march right down the field where Sauce Gardner end up doing missed a tackle. So he right to some degree, but at the same time, you do got to make a play when you expect to make a play. See, like I say, you got to make a play when you expect to make a play, but like he is true to some degree because that coach should have went for it. He should have actually went for it on that 4th and 2. I would have went for it because you're 2-8. You got nothing to lose anyway. You're not going no damn anyway, so you might as well. Why play for a field goal? You might as well do it.
Definitely don't got nothing to lose.
You ain't got nothing to lose when you're 2-8. You ain't going on anyway.
What they gonna say? Oh, if you win, good job. Like you're, So
the fans can't say nothing to you. You already suck anyway, so it don't matter. You're just trying to end somebody's playoff hopes. They can't say kick a field goal. You're not a good team anyway.
Right. You playing spoiler. That's pretty much what the second team's going to be doing. They're going to be playing spoiler for somebody, for a team that's trying to get in, and they
Yep.
So we got your list, Coach. Hold on, let me get everything together. Because I was a little shocked at this list here. All right, y'all. It's that time. Y'all already know what time it is. It's time for the coaches list.
All right, so here we go. This is the coaches list. All right, so right now we got the coaches list.
Hold up.
Right now, hold on. Yeah, all right, so we got this is Antoine Williams. Antoine Williams out of Clemson had a solid game. Antoine Williams at number 5, the receiver from Clemson. Antonio Williams, he had 13 catches for 149 yards, 2 touchdowns. Played a big role in the comeback win versus Pitt. That was a big win for the Clemson Tigers. So Antoine Williams definitely was a big part of that. Number 4, you got Auburn. Center, basketball center. Yes, Coach Dante does watch a lot of college football, basketball, football. I keep my updates on players. This is, if y'all don't know who this is Johni Broome right here. He had 30 points, 17 rebounds. This kid is a very good player. He's a very good player. He gets buckets on Auburn. They also got a guard who is really, really good that can shoot the basketball and score from anywhere on the floor. But this guy He was the man for Auburn. Number 3, got my boy Connect 4. Yeah, if y'all don't know who Connect 4 is, that is AKA Dalton Connect, man. The man, my favorite player in the draft. All he did last night was 37 points, 5 rebounds, and guess what? Yes, he got a winning record. Philadelphia 76. He playing on a winning basketball team as of right now. But my bad.
You heard what LeBron said, right?
What did he say?
He said he was like, "Up, teams passed up on him." I said, "Damn it, Daryl Morey, you was one of them."
Even though Jared McCain was playing well, but that's still a pick out. That's still a pick I would have made if I was to say that's still a pick I would have made. And now look, he's on the winning team, and we gonna get to the Sixers in a minute. We'll get to him. My boy gonna go on him. Jared Goff, man, goddamn, number 2, man. I was gonna pass up on him, but this performance too. Look at these stats, man. Look, I mean, golly, man, it was a scrimmage game. Oh my god, man, it was like he playing 7-on-7. It was playing like he playing 7-on-7. Receivers was open all over the field. 24 of 29, 412 yards, 4 TDs. I mean, man, this dude lit it up. And we got number 1. And who is my number 1, Key? Who is my number 1? Who is
the whole damn team?
The whole Detroit Lions team. Man, the score, what it was, 62 to what? The score was, oh my goodness. Man, that Lions offense just you talking about BTA, you talking about belt the ass, you talking about foot the behind and all that. You talking about all that. Oh my goodness, that's what the Detroit Lions did to the Jaguars. The Jaguars just in shambles right now. Man, everybody just had a field day up on that. Like, you talking about a definition of a scrimmage football game, man, and looked like a 7-on-7 game with the way the Lions was running all over the field, man. Hey, man, it was just crazy, man. So let me read y'all stuff.
This is the second game this season, they put up 50 points.
They put up 50 points. It was 52-6, man. Look at all these stats, man. Look at all these stats, man. You got Jared Goff stats. Man, you got even Hendon Hooker played. That's how you know the game was bad.
Hooker got in the game.
And went 3 for 4. You got Montgomery had 2 touchdowns. You got Jahmyr Gibbs, 69 yards of TD. You got Amon-Ra St. Brown, who went crazy, 161 and 2 tubs. Jamison Williams, 124 in a tub. You got even who is this dude right here? Brock Wright. Who is him? He even got a touchdown. That's a tight end. I don't even know who he is. Man, everybody just had lunch, man, on Jaguars. That's my coach's list right there.
All right, so we had, who was it last week? I forget who was on your list last. Steph Curry. Steph Curry was on your list last week. Spoiled Klay Thompson's homecoming to Golden State. And you got this. This is a first. You never had a whole team as your number 1.
You say what?
This is the first. You've never had a whole team be on your list.
Man. Hey, I just had to do that, man. That was a hell of a performance, man. That was crazy.
But that is your coach's list. See who is number 1 next week. I thought maybe he would have slid, JSN up the list because he did he did have a solid game for that the Seahawks comeback. But moving on now. All right, so right now, who would you say the best team in the AFC is?
Right now, who I would say the best team in the AFC is? Right now, like I say, the best team, I think, for as playoff time is going to be the Kansas City Chiefs. I still think the Kansas City Chiefs is going to be the best team. I still think you got to, until proven otherwise, you got to beat them in the playoffs. Yes, the Bills, and you look at the Bills been beating them in the regular season. They've been whooping them in the regular season. They just haven't whooped them when it mattered the most. But I'll say the Bills are the hottest team right now. They're playing hot football. So you got to go with the Bills right now as the best team in the AFC. But I still think, I do still think the Chiefs, when it matters the most, I still think the Chiefs will find a way to get it done.
I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't have the Bills winning this division. Because the number 1 was going, no more Stephon Diggs. Josh Allen and the Bills team only had number 2s around him. With a rookie and Keon Coleman, even as good as he is. Keon Coleman, you got Shakir, You got a Gabe Davis. No, Gabe Davis is gone. Samuel, he don't have no number ones. What happens? Then you trade and get Amari Cooper. So everything's starting to come around for the Bills. You still got James Cook in the running game. Still Josh Allen with his legs. He can, already know Josh Allen can sling the ball. But things are looking good for the Bills right now. AFC, I'll definitely have to go with the Bills. They beat Patrick Mahomes when it mattered in the regular season, but in the playoffs, different story. Josh Allen cannot beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. Maybe they'll see each other in the AFC Championship game again. Who knows? But right now in the AFC, the Bills is the team, the hottest team right now in the AFC. Their defense is playing great. The running game is good. Josh Allen, as long as he's back there, he's going to use his legs and run. He's going to sling it to you as well. Got the tight ends Knox and Kincaid. So the Bills is pretty solid. Again, I didn't have them winning this division. I did say Miami. I think we both did. We both ain't have the Buffaloes winning this division. We both
had the Miami Dolphins.
But they proven us wrong. Is there a threat to the Lions in the NFC?
Is there a threat to the Lions in the NFC? I would say the Eagles is the only threat. I would say the Eagles is the only threat. I would.
I would have to agree. I don't see anyone else. Like I said, any given Sunday, but I don't see anybody else. I mean, Jared Goff did have 5 interceptions and still managed to win that game. Who's to say he'll do that again and you had the same outcome? But right now, toe for toe, tat for tat, matchup to matchup, Eagles do match better with them. Eagles number one ranked defense. Saquon Barkley against the Montgomery and Jalen Gibbs. Then you got, of course, Jalen Hurts and your Goff matchup, and then you have the receivers, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Then you got Devontae Smith. So the Eagles definitely would match up against the Lions, and that's the best threat to the Lions in the NFC. Anthony Richardson came back from being benched, did get his team to a victory. Should they have benched him in the first place?
I think they only benched him. I think they only benched him, because he was struggling. He wasn't the best. And I think that benching done a great job for him. I think that benching him, it done a great job, and it helped him getting on track.
Yeah, I don't think AR is bad. Of course, he still has some flaws to work out. But when he's in there, he plays well, good decision making. The Colts usually win, and that's what happened on Sunday. The Colts did get that victory. Again, hopefully the Colts can, they trying to keep their playoff game hopes alive, but we don't know. We'll definitely see. Miami, can they still make the playoffs?
I think they can make the wild card. I think they can make it through the wild card.
And is the Bengals done?
I would say yeah.
This is I just don't know. Like they I don't know what is it that they can't win. They can't close out. They can't close out games. So who they play last? The Chargers. That game was good, back and forth. Joe Burrow did it all. Couldn't get the job done. Chase Brown's becoming a good running back for them.
Yeah, I like him out of Illinois. I like the Chase Brown out there. Of
course, they missing the Joe Mixon, but he's no Joe Mixon. But Chase Brown definitely does complement them pretty well. And of course, you had T. Higgins. You still got Jamar Chase. You had other guys being implemented in that offense that Joe Burrow was slinging the ball to. Defensive wise, they just couldn't. I don't know. They just couldn't hold up. What's going on, Benny? Appreciate you. They just couldn't do. They just couldn't pull it together. So how many games? Let me see. Sorry if you hear stuff in the background. Galen in the kitchen. Let's see. The Bengals are on looks like they're on a bye this week. And currently they are third in the AFC North at 4-7.
What up, Benny?
So they got the Steelers, the Cowboys, the Titans, the Bengals. They got the Browns, Broncos, then Steelers again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They got 6 games left, and they're currently sitting at 4-7.
Yeah.
Out of those, they should be if they don't beat Dallas, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. They gotta play
about the Bengals.
Yeah.
Man, if you don't beat Dallas and everybody beating them, something wrong with you.
So they still got the Steelers. Pretty much they got the division left. They got the Steelers twice, and they got the Browns. They got the Cowboys and they got the Titans. I see them beating the Bengals. I see them beating the Cowboys. I can see them beating the Titans. And the Browns. So that's 3 games.
Well, that's an easy schedule right there. Then you should be able to go through that one right there.
I think they go 1-1 against Pittsburgh. So they if they win out possibly they still could fight and get into the playoffs. Right now, the playoffs would be, of course, Kansas City to get the number 1 bye, going 9-1. Buffalo 2, Pittsburgh 3, your Texans 4. That's your division leaders. And then you got the Chargers. The Ravens would be a wild card. And then you got Denver. Because 7 teams go in. So Denver out of that AFC West would be in the playoffs. Who would have thought? Denver. Baltimore would be in that 6th spot. NFC.
I gotta give a lot of credit. I gotta give a lot of credit to Bo Nix. He's done a great job. He's done a hell of a job.
Detroit would be 1, Philly 2, Arizona 3, Atlanta 4. That's your division. And then Minnesota, Green Bay, Washington will get that last spot. And then the Rams on the outside looking in. The Rams, Seahawks, San Fran, Tampa Bay. Still, those teams possibly could sneak in as far as the wild card. The Colts, Miami, and then Cincy is like right there, so they're like in the hunt. Yep. So I mean, it's possible, definitely possible. They can possibly get some winning formula together and see if they can get into the playoffs. All right, what's your biggest concern about Kansas City right now?
My biggest concern about Kansas City, the receivers not able to get open too much. Not able to get open too much and make plays. But I think they will find a way. They will find a way to get it done. Like I said, when you got a great quarterback like Patrick Mahomes that can make all the plays, and then Patrick Mahomes, he's not excused from any blame because, hey, he's been turnover prone, man. He's been throwing the ball away, so he's got to make better decisions, and he's got to take some accountability. I don't know who has the most interceptions in the league, but he's up there. He's definitely up there.
I think it may be him.
Yeah, he got to do a good job of taking care of the ball because that's hurting that Durham team. So he got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. And then they don't have a run game. They don't have a.
They get Pacheco back, I believe.
They missing Isaiah Pacheco as well. So again, I think their defense is solid. I think their defense solid. I don't know how solid it is when you come up against a very good quarterback. But their defense is very competitive. Their D-line is good with Chris Jones and George Karlaftis. But Patrick Mahomes got to do a better job of holding on to the football. He got to do a better job of holding on to the football.
So it's Geno Smith, Mahomes, and Jordan Love.
Jordan Love, I know.
With 11.
He has 11, and he threw one against the Chicago Bears,
And then Sam Darnold with 10.
Okay. Sam Darnold got 10? I didn't know that.
So, What's going on, Mo? Appreciate you. What's up, Brendan? How you doing? Long time no see. What's going on with you? So, all right, Dante, we are going to give our grades on these rookies. Okay. The rookie QB so far. We had 6. Michael Penix is a backup for Kirk Cousins. He's gotten in from time to time, so I'm not too much solely going to grade him. JJ McCarthy, as you know, he had the season injury, knee injury, so he's not getting no time. Not really looking at Spencer Rattler because he wasn't the ones drafted in the top.
Yeah.
But we looking at Drake May, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, and Bo Nix. So,
Okay.
let me get this up here. And speaking of Bo Nix, take this off. All right, Bo Nix. What would you give Bo Nix as a grade? Bo Nix right now, his numbers is 2,275 yards, 14 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. What grade would you give Bo Nix?
I would give Bo Nix a B plus. I think he's doing very good. The team is in a playoff spot. I would give him a B plus. He's having a strong finish. If he continue, to build off this, he can get an A for me. He's got 14 and 6. He's doing a hell of a job with this Broncos team. Got to give him credit. I would give him a B plus. I'll give him a B plus. He's been very good this season for the Broncos, and he's the reason why the Broncos have improved and why they're in the thick of things in the wild card as of right now. So I would give him a B plus.
Right. All right. So B plus for Bo Nix. I probably would say a B as well. He's playing great. He got the a winning record. Got the Broncos where they're at. Who would have thought that the Broncos possibly could be in the playoffs? Nobody thought that he would be as good as he is. So you gotta give it up for Bo Nix. He's playing very, very well. All right, let's see. Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams to the for the Bears. Caleb Williams, 2,016 yards, 9 TDs to 5 interceptions.
I'm gonna give Caleb Williams a C. He's the number 1 overall pick. He's held to a higher standard. He's held to a higher standard. And again, and he's like they literally traded Justin Fields for basically Caleb Williams and thought Justin Fields was the problem. And you got more problems. You got offensive line issues. But at the same time, he had a great game against the Packers. He had a great game against the Packers, phenomenal job against the Packers, but he has not played well. He has not been able to hit his receivers when they're open at times. But at the end of the day, hey, he's not winning. The team is losing. The team is not improved. The defense is good. This offense is very inconsistent. Their running game is inconsistent. The offensive line is not good. But when he has time to make throws, he has not been able to make those throws. He did make them in the Packers game, but Caleb Williams has not been really a good rookie this year, so I'm going to give him a C. And plus the team is not winning, not improving.
Going to give him a C as well.
Yeah, and you got weapons, so hey.
Not everything is his fault, but the majority, the passing, the overthrowing, open receivers, decision making. I mean, he doesn't have an offensive line, so it's not his fault that he doesn't have an offensive line to even get the ball out. But he does have weapons around him. DJ Moore, he got Komet, he got Adunze, he got the running back to throw to. He just can't get it done. That game against the Green Bay last week was probably one of his solid games he played.
Probably one of his best games.
Since they got a new offensive coordinator, they went back and simplified things for him, and he looked great. It's just his special teams couldn't get the block. They got the block in, so he definitely got him set up for that game-winning field goal, and it just got blocked. Of course, Damien's going to say his own quarterback sucks. So we got Jalen Daniels. Jalen Daniels is 2,338 yards, 10 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. What grade do you give Daniels?
I'm gonna give him a B. If his numbers was probably higher, I would have gave him actually a A because the team is 7-2. The team is 7-2. I would give him a B. No, think he's very good. I think he's done very good. I'm not gonna give him no A plus or no A's. He's not an A. That's not an A plus performance. But he got the team. The team is winning. Team is 7-3. Yes, he has he's not turnover prone as to most of those other quarterbacks. I mean, he didn't have a good performance versus the Eagles. I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't great. But other than that, the team is 7-3. Basically, he started off hot earlier this year. He started off on a roll, and he has calmed down ever since. For probably the second half of the season, he has come down. So I'm gonna give him a B. I think he's doing a very good job over there for Washington. I think Washington defense has gotten actually better, has actually gotten a little bit better. I still got some questions about the secondary a little bit, but the defense have gotten better. You know, Noah Brown has been a good piece. He came from the Texans, had a great year with the Texans last year. He's been a really good piece. Terry McLaurin continues to step up, continues to be a capable receiver. But other than that, I gave him a B. I'm giving him a BS right now, as of right now.
I'm gonna give him an A. I think he's an A. Not saying plus, but he's an A. You know, came in already. You know, strong arm, definitely mobile, can get out the pocket when he has to. Of course, he has flaws. Of course, not perfect. Definitely made the team around him better. The coaching staff made him, brought him in the right situation with Dan Quinn. I got the team 7-3 right now. Second in the East. So I'm from what I've seen, I'm gonna definitely give him an A. And last but not certainly least, Mr. Drake May. Drake May, his stats right now. Only 1,236 yards, 9 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Now, Drake wasn't the starter the whole time. He did get put in after Mayo decided to put him in instead of Jacoby Brissett. But what do you give Drake May?
I'm gonna give him a C. I haven't seen him all the way through. Like he didn't start the full caliber of the season. His numbers. He is very turnover prone, but I think he handled himself pretty well. I think he's getting better and better each and every week. I'm gonna give him a C just because I haven't seen him so long. I haven't seen him in a while.
I'm going to say the same C. It's just of course he has to learn and build within the team. So we've seen flashes. But can he keep this up, in his career? So will he be the starting quarterback probably next year? I can see that. They'll probably move away from him.
The only quarterback I could have made a case to give an A to was Bo Nix. Because like I say, I didn't go like the numbers was better, but I actually didn't go by the number. I actually didn't go by the numbers because he did struggle earlier, but then he came along strong. He's coming along strong. That's the only reason I didn't really give him an A. So yes, I don't got no A's on this, even though Jaden Daniels got the team 7-3, and Bo Nix is better. Bo Nix has played as of lately. Bo Nix has played better football than Jaden Daniels. Has Jaden Daniels been a better quarterback at Spurs? Yes, but Bo Nix right now is playing better football than Jaden Daniels. But he still get a B plus for me. He still get a B plus. I ain't giving out no A's right now.
And there are your quarterbacks, the rookie class, and we pretty much had the same grades. Chat had pretty much what we said too. All right, so Mo says Daniels is dealing with a rib injury.
I ain't trying to hear that excuse. He's still out there. I ain't trying to get that excuse in. Yeah, he has a hip injury, but he's still out there playing. He's still on the field. So I still gotta hold him to the standard. He's out there on the field still. But he's still doing a good job. It can be an A for me at the end of the season. It can be an A for me at the end of the season.
All right, so this year's class of 2025. Here's the list, and there's the semifinals, and of course they're going to dwindle it down to about 8. So you got Eli Manning, Luke Kuechly, Steve Smith Jr., Earl Thomas, Adam Vinatieri, Jared Allen, Terrell Suggs, Antonio Gate, Marshall Yanda, James Harrison, Vince Wilfork, Willie Anderson, Terry Holt. Oh crap! My computer died. Hold on. James Harrison, Wilfork, Willie Anderson, Terry Holt. Hold up. You got Reggie Wayne, Anquan Bolden, Jakari Evans, Rodney Harrelson, Eric Allen, Robert Mathis, Fred Taylor, Hines Ward, Ricky Waters, Wichman Reb, Steve Winooski, and Darren Woodson. That's a hell of a list. Not even gonna hold y'all. That's a heck of a list right there. All right, Dante. Out of those 8, who gets in?
Okay. So read the list to me again.
Yep. Hold on.
Darren Woodson is on that list.
Darren Woodson. Yes.
You talking about the Raiders Woodson?
No. Darren
Oh,
Woodson.
not Charles Woodson. Okay. Read it to me again one more time.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me get my. Cause I ain't having y'all dying on me. All right. Better yet, let me go ahead and put this list up here for y'all.
Yeah, I need to see the list again to see.
So let me put it on screen here for y'all and make it a little easier. 1 second. I don't know why I just didn't do that in the beginning. Duh. Made perfect sense. So we want y'all to give y'all opinions of this 8 as well. What 8 would y'all put in? So give me a second. Get this sent over. All right. Torrey Holt definitely need to go in. I can say that much.
I agree with that. Torrey Holt. Yep.
He should have been in.
He should have been in. Torrey Holt. Yep. If he on that list, he on that list, right?
Yeah, he on the list.
Yep. Torrey Holt. Yep. I'm gonna say Torrey Holt.
All right, so let's get rid of this. And let's share the screen. Can you see that?
Yep, I can see that. So you got
all
right. So I'm gonna go.
All right, who's your 8?
I'm gonna go. All right. So this is where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Hines Ward. I'm gonna go Rodney Harrison. That's 2. Antonio Gates is 3. I'm going to go with Steve Smith. That's 4. Earl Thomas is 5. Adam Vinatieri is 6. Robert Mathis is 7. And 8, you got Reggie Wayne. I'm gonna go Reggie Wayne. And Torrey Holt though should get in. I forgot Torrey Holt.
What's going on, Aaron? Appreciate
y'all. I got 9 right there, so I'm gonna go one more. I'm gonna go with Fred Taylor. That's my 10. That's gonna get in. That I would go in. But all of them guys on that list was good, man. So you can't be mad at nobody that's on that list. They all great.
In facts, but Torrey Holt definitely should have been in. So that's Torrey Holt 1 for me. Give me Freddie T, Fred Taylor, Hines Ward, definitely that's 3. Give me Vinatieri, that's 4. Antonio Gates, that's 5. Antonio Gates should have been in. Oh, but I think it's his first year on the ballot. So I got Vinatieri, Holt, Vinatieri, Holt, Freddie T, that's 3, Hinesworth 4. You know what? Give me Eric Allen 5. Not
Okay.
being biased, even though I know he was the Eagle.
No, don't put him in. Then here you go. Don't put him in.
Really. Give me Steve Smith. That's 6. I'm gonna go Luke Kinkley. 7.
Okay, all right. They're like all of them great. No.
Who's my 8th? Anquan Bolden was good. Reggie Wayne definitely. Give me Darren Woodson.
All right.
So
Now, all of them good. So you can't. I know you can't go wrong with neither one of them. All of them good.
Eli Manning, I don't know. Is he Hall of Fame worthy?
I don't know either. That's why I don't know if he Hall of Fame worthy.
That's why I stood away from Eli. I don't know. I know he got 2 Super Bowls.
He gonna probably get in because of his brother and them 2 Super Bowls that he won against the Patriots and his playoff performance. That's probably why he gets in.
I don't know, y'all. Is Eli Hall of Fame worthy? He said I would be biased if I say Eli is the last choice on the list.
Yeah, I would. I kind of don't know.
Let's look up Eli career numbers.
I know his interception ratio is crazy bad.
So 57,023 passing yards, 366 touchdowns, 244 interceptions. Again, Super Bowl 2 Super Bowls. Pretty much had a good career, like durability wise, except until what's his name messed him up, and then gonna bench him, and then gonna start him the next game. Get out of here. Gonna have that man streak ended like that. Who was that?
That was Ben McAdoo. That was Ben McAdoo.
McAdoo.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. It's too many others on that list ahead of him. I don't think Eli should. If he does get in, it shouldn't be this year. He maybe next year or a year or so, but I don't think he gets in first ballot. That's just my opinion. Giants fans can say otherwise, but I don't care about Giants fans. But that is all right. So that is the Hall of Fame. But now we can get into these picks and predictions of Week 12. Week 12. We got the Thursday night game is a AFC division game. Steelers and Cleveland. We got 8-2 Steelers, division leader Steelers.
Who I got?
Is that a no question? Pittsburgh and the Browns?
Just pass.
Give me Pittsburgh. All right, so we got the Sunday night game. We got the Rams and the Eagles. Who are you taking?
The Rams could be pretty tough, though, but I'll take the Eagles on the road. But don't be surprised. They could be a trap game for the Eagles. Don't be surprised. But I'll take the Eagles to win the game.
Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, got Karen Williams, and then on that list, we got to see what Quinyon Mitchell, who is he going to be up against? Reed Blankenship and Cooper DeJean. Let's see how them guys stop him. But I'm going to go Eagles here. I think they pull out in a close one. I don't think it's going to be a blowout in any way. The Rams are sneaky good, too. They're 5-5 right now. If they can get a winning streak together, they possibly could get back in the playoff hunt. Eli beat Brady twice in the Super Bowl. Mo got the Rams. Syjan got the Eagles. Oh my God, Eagles by 45. Shut up, Damien. Bucks and the Giants. Baker Mayfield get his guy back this week.
He get his. Okay, I'm going with the Bucks.
Mike Evans come back. I'm going Tampa. No question there. See what I don't know if Tommy DeVito can handle this Tampa defense. Chiefs and Panthers. Now the Chiefs ain't gonna win ain't gonna lose 2 in a row.
Chiefs and Panthers.
Especially not to no Panthers.
Just you can go on to the next question.
The Chiefs win this game. Mike Evans, 100 yards, 2 tubs. Mo said. All right, Commanders and Cowboys. Yeah, watch.
Next question.
Dallas ain't beating the Commanders.
Next question.
Oh my God, Damian said a Panthers upset. If that happens,
you really gotta have questions about the Chiefs. If that happens, you really gotta have questions about them at this point.
Yeah, I'm going Commanders.
But them division games be so tricky though too. So you just would really never know though. Yes, we going for the Commanders to win. I said next question, but them division games can be hard as hell, bro.
The division games always take the toughest.
You look at the team and you like they 2-8, and then they don't play like they 2-8. They don't play when they play against you. So yeah, I still take the Commanders.
He said if that happens, I want what you smoking.
What you mean? What happened?
No, he said if the Panthers upset the Chiefs, he said he went with Damian smoking. Another division game, Patriots and Miami.
Miami. I'm going Miami. Miami's been they won the last 2 ball games. I'm going Miami.
I'm saying another division game. Your Texans going up against them Titans.
I'm going my Texans at home, but again, division games are tricky. So yeah, I'm still taking us at home.
Chiefs got to lose at some point. They did. They lost to Buffalo. He hasn't been watching TV. All right, everybody got Miami. And you got the Lions and the Colts. Lions and the Colts.
Is that Detroit?
No.
Oh, well, I'm taking the Lions anyway it goes.
Mo said Nico, 100 yards, 2 tubs.
Hey, tell him to quit sleeping on my boy Nico, Mo. Tell him to quit sleeping on that man.
I'm going to take the Lions as well. Another division game. We got the Vikings and the Bears.
This could be tricky. The Bears got a losing record, but they still can. The Vikings at home or the Bears at home?
Bears at home.
I'm going with the Vikings. I'm gonna go with the Vikings, but I don't feel I'm gonna go with the Vikings, but I don't feel good about the Bears, bro. I really don't feel good about this game. I'm gonna go with the Vikings. I feel like it's a trap game.
Sergeant got the Bears.
On my pick 'em, I may switch to the Bears. I'm not gonna lie. On my pick 'em.
I don't know. Something is telling me Bears.
Something is telling me Bears. On my pick 'em. I'm picking the Vikings on stream, y'all. On my pick 'em though, I might switch it to the Bears though. I'm not gonna lie. It's tricky. They at home. Coming off a tough loss to Green Bay.
They only got the Bears. They only got Minnesota 3.5 favorite.
Yeah, so I might switch on the pick 'em. I may switch them. I may switch it to the Bears.
I'm taking Chicago.
Nah, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at it either because they can win the game. They ain't all that bad. They not all that bad of a team. They not all that bad of a team.
So it looks like it's just division games all around this week. We got the Broncos and the Raiders.
Okay, so Raiders gonna be at home, but I'm still taking the Broncos because the Raiders suck.
Yeah, I'm not picking Vegas no more. Give me the Donkeys. We got the this is not a division game. We got the Packers and the 49ers.
This was another tough game when I picked it because one I said 49ers, one side said the Packers. So I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna take the home team. I'm just gonna go with the Packers. I wanted to take the 49ers too because they own the Packers too. I wanted to take the 49ers because they own the Packers. I'm gonna take the Packers on this one.
I picked the 49ers last week. They lost. They lost by 3.
You know what that means is. So you pick against them this time. But if you pick against them, they may win.
Yeah, pick against them, Green Bay win. I don't know. Jordan Love has been playing well. I mean, the Packers have been playing pretty good. They're 7-3. They got a good record over there in the North. 49ers even 5-5. Even though I know they got Christian McCaffrey. I think Kittle might come back this week. Deebo Samuel, even though I know they gave him that money, he just hasn't been that guy this year. Brandon Ayuk went down. Brandon Jennings is playing better than he is.
Yeah, Jawan Jennings, yeah.
That defense is still gonna be solid. Still got Fred Warner, still got Nick Bosa. Give me the Niners. Damn it.
I'm gonna say those cheese balls, but yeah, y'all can't beat them. You can't beat them though.
Then you got the Cardinals in Seattle.
Another tough game. I picked Seattle at home.
Seattle can take this winning streak and this momentum. Again, the Cardinals haven't been playing.
Cardinals could win, but I'll tell you Seattle at home. But Cardinals could win the game though. They could win the game.
Cardinals haven't been playing bad.
They've been playing great. They season 4. They've been playing great.
Colin, I didn't know he only got 3 interceptions. Okay, Cardinals.
That boy Jonathan Gannon got that man playing out there.
Jonathan Gannon he got them playing. He got them playing.
Look.
I can't even say nothing. They actually playing good. Like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, Key, you mind if I bring up something to you?
What you gonna bring up that you didn't already bring up, Dante?
Guess who got a touchdown in the Cowboys game? Guess who got a touchdown? A fumble in the touchdown.
Derek Burnett. After he got the flag.
After he got the penalty, he made up for it. After he got the penalty, he did make up for it.
He got the Ravens and the Chargers on a Monday night.
I actually picked the Ravens to win this game on the road. But
they should get a bounce back game. Crazy. This is the crazy part. When Baltimore loses, Derrick Henry don't get enough carries. Mm-hmm. When Baltimore wins, Derrick Henry is running all over the field. So what does that mean? Give Henry the ball. I'm going Baltimore here. Mm-hmm. Run the dang ball. Hold up. This is what Baltimore needs to do, y'all. Hold on. Where is it? I got it on here. I think I do. Damn, no, I don't. Damn it. I thought I did.
I remember when you say how Stone Cold whooping somebody up on here. Oh, when he whooped Taz.
Mm-hmm. Dang, I don't got it on here. It's on my side. Doggone it. I thought I brought it over here. Run the dang ball. That's what you need to do. Run the ball. And there you have it, y'all. That's the NFL portion of the show. We got to move on to the NBA. Do we have to move on to the NBA?
Yeah, do we have to?
Oh, my God. My Sixers is starting
get ready for the memo. Let's bait them in. Let's go ahead and bait them in. Get ready.
Chargers, Harbaugh versus Harbaugh. Last time they was. Oh, that's right. Was the Super Bowl? That's going to be a good game. Can you imagine a dinner table at Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
All right. Russell Westbrook gets his 200th triple-double. Of course, Dalton Connect goes off big last night in the win against the Lakers. Of course, LeBron James is like, well, other teams picked over him. 16 teams overpicked him, and the Sixers was one of them.
Dang.
he was still there at 17. But again, McCain is showing me, otherwise. So I can't be mad because McCain is playing well. Without Tyrese Maxey, we're gonna get into them Sixers. Jesus Christ. But the Lakers do win last night, 124-118. Again, Dalton Connect with the 37 points. He was 9 of 12 from 3, 16 of 12 from 16 from the floor. Austin Reeves 7. Cam Reddish was in the lineup. Let me find out. He didn't do nothing. No, he only had 4 points. And then you had LeBron James 26, and then Anthony Davis with 26. And the bench really didn't do anything. Talk about Dalton Connect and the Lakers.
Man, they playing some good basketball, man. Again, Dalton Connect, man, my guy. He's a scoring machine. He can shoot the ball really good. That's his strong suit. And man, I like my guy Connect Foe. That's my guy Connect Foe. Again, he's really good. He can put the ball on the floor. He can make a play. He can make a play. He has the ability to be a very good playmaker. And JJ Redick's not doing bad, man. The Lakers are really clicking. Their defense has been really better since AD. AD being a rim protector and scoring. He also had a double-double last night. But don't connect, man. Just playing well, man. Just shining, man. He just out there. He out there, outplaying Austin Reeves and everything. And, the Lakers defense, they starting to score on the offensive side of the ball. They're starting to move the ball around a lot. They're starting to rebound better. I say Anthony Davis take care of the rim, and the JJ Redick rotations, started to get a little better.
That's why I was like, just if something go down, just don't let JJ be the scapegoat, because he's actually playing. Connect the buckets. Mo said if he had Wizards merch, he'd probably burn it. Wizards better than the Sixers, even though they got the same record. Wizards better than the Sixers. Anyway, I was watching the Spurs and the Thunder game last night.
Yeah, I got the same record as the Wizards?
Yes.
Dang.
I was watching the Spurs and OKC game last night, and the way the Spurs were playing, Spurs is better than the Sixers. 7-8, OKC 11-4. Spurs get the victory 110-104. But Melvin Johnson.
Keldon Johnson.
Coming off the bench. Keldon Johnson coming off the bench. 22 points.
That dude can score.
He posted somebody.
That dude can score. Keldon Johnson can score. That dude can score.
The Lakers should give us connect for Poole and Kuzma.
He's a Rockets killer. Keldon Johnson is actually a Rockets killer.
You had Collins with 12, Champagne with 12. Harrison Barnes stepped up because they didn't have Wemby or Sochin in the lineup. So he came off he stepped up with 20 points. Chris Paul, 14 points, 11 assists. And then you had Castle, a rookie from Connecticut. He had 10 points. Charles Bassey, 12 points. Guess who drafted him, Dante?
Oh, the Sixers drafted him, huh?
Didn't give this man a chance. That was not good. Didn't give this man a chance.
Y'all didn't give him a chance, an opportunity.
The Mavericks beat the Pelicans 132. 132-91. They beat the bricks off the Pelicans. The Pelicans don't have nobody in their starting rotation tonight. I think it was like they had like 7 or 8 people hurt.
Dang.
Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy.
The Mavs finally they lost to the Boston by 3.
Yep.
117 to
ain't no big deal losing to Boston.
117 to 120.
Yep.
Evan Mobley 22 points. Donovan Mitchell 35. Jared Allen had 10. George Niang had 11. George Niang. Guess where he used to play for?
The Sixers.
Jerome had 10, and then Porter Jr. had 15. Tatum, 33 points. Al Horford. Damn, Horford scoring 20. They just didn't know what to do with Horford. And we had him. You gonna stick Horford and Embiid out on the same time. Where's the spacing at? But anyway. Derek White, 19. Jaylen Brown, 17. Pritchard had 13 off the bench. The Hornets and the Nets game point. They lose 115 to 116.
Mm-hmm.
Grant Williams 16 points. Brandon Miller has been playing very well year 2.
Yeah, I like Brandon Miller.
29 points. Bridges 21. LaMelo Ball didn't have a great shooting night. He had backup though, but still didn't get the job done. 12 points. He was 3 of 13 from the field.
Mm.
And you had some bench players. Trey Mann had 19. You had Finney Smith, 15. You had Wilson with 17. Cam Johnson, 34 points. Schroeder had 14. Oh, even Ben Simmons had 10.
Oh, Ben Simmons going off now? Oh,
10 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists in 26 minutes.
Okay, Ben. All right.
I don't want him back. So I'm not too crazy about Ben.
If he continue playing well, the last thing y'all need him to do is to play well. So hey.
No. Then you got the Nuggets, 122-110 over the Grizzlies. Sark's back. You had Watson. So you really didn't have no starters playing last night.
Did y'all have you said it's about Dario Saric?
Yeah, we had him too.
Y'all had
Dario was actually good for us. And I was mad when we traded him. Who the hell did we get for him? You know what? I'm gonna be real mad if it was somebody.
It wasn't nobody good. It wasn't no more probably than a late drop pick or something like that.
Yeah, because that year we had shooters. We had Garnelli. We had Sark. We had shooters that year. I don't know what happened. That was during the process years.
Dang. Y'all had to give him a second round pick or something for Sark. What up, Slay?
What do we get? He joined the 76ers in 2016, playing 2 seasons for the team before being traded to Minnesota. But I don't say for who. Oh, was it just picks? That's all we got from him?
Tell him maybe a second round pick y'all got for him.
Oh, boo. What's going on, Slay? Since we're talking about the NBA, headline: Joel Embiid gets called out.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Apparently, it got leaked somewhere in the locker room. Somebody leaked something, but it was a team meeting. And apparently, Tyrese Maxey stepping up as the leader, being the leader that he is, called out Joel Embiid.
Man, that man on the shelf and he calling y'all.
He said coming late to practices, basically not caring and have a care in the world. Like I said, the game before last, he was doubtful. He showed up, he was nowhere to be found, and all of a sudden he showed up to warm-ups and he in the game. Why? First off, Nick Nurse, why would you even start Joel if he's coming? If he just pulling up the warm-ups and all of you haven't seen him all day. And he pulls up the warm-ups. Why are you starting him?
I wouldn't be playing him. If you gonna come late to practice,
he'll come off the bench.
Yeah, you gonna come off the bench, or I won't be playing. I won't be playing him.
But all I gotta say is, about time. About time somebody called out Joel Embiid to take accountability for himself. He cried and cried over MVP when Jokic won that year. The next year, he finally got it. Putting up 50, doing this, doing that. Gets hurt when the team needs him the most. Completely healthy. Played the Olympics. And all of a sudden, you can't start the beginning of the season. You don't want to play back-to-backs. I can't take up for him no more. I can't defend him no more.
See,
Joel Embiid is lazy.
All I ever want to know, what does this dude do in the off season, bro? It don't seem like he do nothing. Because he always come in out of shape. I don't know
because he's so injured. So he's so injured during the regular season. So he's recovering from injuries. He can't really get in shape if he's recovering from an injury. So by the time game time comes and the season comes, he out of shape. It takes him about a week or so to get in the game shape.
But you got to do some type of work. I understand you hurt, but you got to do, when you healthy, you got to do some type of work, man. You got to do some type of running, some work, man, to get your body in shape, man. You got to burn some calories off you, man. You just cannot be coming in every year out of shape every single time to where you can't, when you got to, when you play only a certain amount of minutes and got to come out the game and you tired. You gotta do something all season, man. You can't just be sitting down.
Who you want for him?
Oh Lord.
Look, y'all know how bad I hate French fry. I would rather have French fry on the team than Joel Embiid right now.
Whoa! Key said she rather have. Oh my God, Lord Jesus!
Somebody
get the clip. I know I'm gonna get the clip. She said,
"Ask me if I worn my Joel Embiid jersey right now."
Wow. Never thought Key would say it. She hates.
No, I never thought I would say that either.
Yeah, she hate him. She been hating him since the COVID year. She literally
I can't stand Gobert, but I wouldn't mind having him on the team right now. Why?
That's funny. She called him French fry, bro.
Why? Because I know he gonna work. He may be a softie, but at least I know he gonna be on the floor every game.
You can depend on him. He ain't gonna be hurt.
Why I don't like Gobert? Oh my, he has no offensive game whatsoever. None. He's just there. All they do, they'll lob it up to him, and that's his points. He has no offense for himself. And he's soft, but he's good defensively. That's it.
But he can be exposed in the playoffs a lot, though. He can be exposed. He can be exposed in the playoffs. He can be.
You had Christian Brown dunk on you, and then you get mad because he flexed. Get out of here, Gobert.
Well, I may call up Joel Embiid and tell him that too. Key said she'd rather have Rafa right now. Wow. I never thought Key would say it like that. A man she hate.
Two first rounds. I don't know. You may have to cough up some more in that. If somebody was this, it was funny because they had the odds. If Joel was to get traded, who they said Indy would be the number one odd winners for Joel. If somebody will be dumb enough to bite and give Philly 4 first-round picks for Joel.
Man,
he can get that Rudy Gobert home.
That's what I just want to know what the man do with his body, man. Like I say, like what he do with his body every summer. Like you got guys out here spending money on their body, take care of their body. LeBron James spent $1 million on his body to keep his body. That's why he can move so well, still move the same way. And LeBron James is almost damn near. That dude was impossible to get hurt, bro. I'm not gonna say like he never been hurt before. He's been hurt. He went through a hamstring tear, but that dude rarely even gets hurt. He is probably one of the most durable players in the NBA of all time that you probably will ever see. Joel Embiid, it's like he doing nothing in the offseason. He just really doing nothing but just sitting at home and just he always recovering. He always recovering from something. But at the same time, man, you got to get up and do something, man. You don't be looking like he do nothing. Don't lie, he do nothing.
Nobody want no Max Christie. Slay, get out of here with your Lakers. Lakers are playing good, by the way. I ain't got no hate. I don't hate on nobody's team in the NBA. Because you know why? My team is 2-11. We stink. But no, you're not getting that. Looney, I'll take Looney. I like Kayvon Looney. He's serviceable.
At least he on the court.
And I'll take that.
Hey, tell her at least he on the court.
Look, I'll take anybody right now.
Tell her at least. Aaron said at least he on the court, basketball court.
But I can't hold Joel accountable no more. But now they're saying that this got blown out of proportion. Lou Williams said it got blown out of proportion. He said when he was talking to some of the Sixers guys, him and Maxey was laughing it up. So if it got blown out of proportion so what? So,
man, I believe this statement is true, man. Like
this Sixers team organization is a disarray. Man, you know why? Because Josh Harris is too busy under the Commander's ass to be with the Sixers right now.
I believe that when Maxey said it's true, bro. When Maxey said that it's true, that stuff true, bro. That man ain't coming out saying all that for no reason, having no meeting for no. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Can't stop trying to blow it, make it seem like something. It got out to the media already. Come on, everybody.
First and Vandy. Like I said, I need a big. I already say, give me Rui and maybe we'll talk. But yeah, I can't defend Joel no more. I can't. So the Sixers team, I don't know what it is. He said Embiid goes to Lakers. Everybody in trouble? Nah, it'd be crazy. Embiid goes somewhere and then he does something, and we're gonna be like, so where was this at? He's gonna be like, oh, y'all driving me out of Philly. No, we not. Philly's been behind you 100%, and you do dumb stuff.
You ain't even in shape. You can't even stay in shape.
Quiet as it's kept, it starts from the top. Embiid has been catered to, and he signed that huge deal. He did 3 years, 193. We are stuck.
Man.
We can't unless Daryl Morey Daryl Morey did get us out of that Al Horford horrible ass contract. So you never know. He might be able to do something.
Yeah. Good job, Daryl Morey, but you also helped to win the championship too. He also win it one. Yeah. He was glad to get out of Philly. Hey,
he sent him to OKC and then back to Boston. He went.
Hey, he said, I'm glad that Al Horford says this. I'm glad to get up out of there anyway. He said, I'm glad to get up out of there anyway.
Kevin Durant's going to be getting an extension. They already said that. So KD look like he's going to be staying in Phoenix. The Suns and the Knicks play tonight. That should be an interesting game. Devontae Smith actually didn't practice with a hamstring, but we'll see if he plays this week. Embiid to Dallas. I don't know who Dallas giving up. They would have to be some type of player in return or some picks. It would be a player and picks in return. It can't just be picks because then we got to replace Joel. This is not like the Deshaun Watson situation. Bro used to be really good. Now he's just, I don't know. Just like Shaq said, if Embiid changes his attitude, maybe he can win a championship. And I keep telling people, why do you think AI is so loved in this city to this day? Why do you think? Every single night this man was on the court, bruised hip, elbow, coach left me, elbow, knee, everything. AI was on the court. AI had facts. AI had heart. They had to take this man's shoes away from him for him to not to play. AI was willing to pay one of the equipment guys to go down the street to the sneaker store and get him a pair of shoes. That's why. Oh, Coach be back. He said his internet started tripping. What's going on, Vic? Hell no, I don't want him at all. Keep him away from that. Keep him away from Dallas. Yeah, AI had heart. That's why the city goes crazy to this day over him. Also, AI changed the culture of basketball with the braids and the sleeves and the tattoos. So AI changed the culture. But Embiid don't got no heart. To Sacramento, I'll take Sabonis and some first-round picks. If it comes to the point where you have to take someone off and take something to show how much they right. So I mean, I'm just over Joel. I'm over it. We play Memphis tonight. Ja about to kill us. Ja Morant about to kill us. But the only and Edie going Ja Morant and Edie gonna kill us tonight. They gonna kill us tonight. Only bright spot about the Sixers right now is Jared McCain. I wanted Dalton Connect, but McCain's been playing very, very well. I can't say anything about Jared McCain. He's been balling. Vic says, I don't care where Joel goes. I just care that we get 1 or 2 first-round picks. Do y'all think it's crazy money NBA players get nowadays makes them feel like they don't need to put the work in? Like, I hate the load management. I hate that. If you legit have an injury, play an injury. You make millions to play the game that you love as a profession. 82 games. 82 games. You signed up for this. I don't want to play back-to-backs. You signed up for it. You get paid millions of dollars. Let me get a quarter of your salary. I promise you, I would give you my all on the career. Give me look. You don't even got to give me a salary. Give me a third of your salary. I will play every game for you. Will I score? Who knows? Maybe 2. But you can't say Key ain't play her heart out every game. Where's the heart at? You can't teach heart. You gotta have it. So again, I'm over Joel. I'm over it. Anything else in the NBA? Oh, Draymond Green. Let me talk about Draymond Green. So Draymond Green, he calls Taylor Jenkins soft. Taylor Jenkins is the Grizzlies head coach. And he said he was soft or he was too emotional. Bro, you tripped up Zach Edey. And then gonna say, and it was I think it got called for a flagrant foul. I'm gonna say he too soft. What do you mean? He's protecting his player like he's supposed to, but he too soft. Does anyone in general, if you're given millions of dollars, you're told you still have to work, and then you look at your bank account, which tells you really don't have to work? Embiid needs a new change of scenery. That's what he does, and then he also punched Jordan Poole. So we're talking about Draymond Green. Draymond Green called Taylor Jenkins too emotional and too soft on his podcast. What do you think about that?
Mm-hmm. He called who?
He called Taylor Jenkins soft, or he was too emotional, because you see he tripped up Zach Edey, and then he kind of like twisted the leg a little bit while he was getting up. So if Zach Edey would have got hurt, then what, Draymond?
Yep, man. I mean, but like I said, yeah, Draymond Green, like I said, he always doing some crazy, weird stuff, man. He always gonna do something crazy and weird.
Con, get your cousin. You said that was your cousin. Con, get your cousin. Draymond, I don't know. Like Draymond Green, you know, he's like the heart and soul of that Warriors defense. He's the heart and soul of that Warriors team. Besides Steph Curry, he makes everything go. He's the one that's setting Steph up for his shots. Everything.
To be honest, I believe that's just who Joel Embiid is, bro. Like, even though if he get a change of scenery, I believe that's just who he is, man. That man always gonna be a kind of a lazy basketball player, bro. I mean, you just literally start.
He is so crazy. He is talented.
Yeah,
talented.
He's talented. I mean, he's talented, but he always gonna be lazy. He always gonna be that type of big. He just seemed that way, man. He been lazy since he played in Philadelphia, man. Nobody really came out and said really nothing. His team's always been good enough. Besides last year's team wasn't never good enough, but his team's always been good enough to compete. It's just I'll constantly say it'd be that dude be actually a problem, and then you want to quick to blame your teammates and not put it on yourself, and everybody want to make excuses. Who has he had on his team? He's always hurt.
He had well, not say Ben Simmons, but at the time he had Ben Simmons.
Yeah, Ben Simmons was also at the time he had him. Yep.
He's James Harden. He's had some people around. He had people around him. You know, the Kawhi triple bounce was the year he was supposed to go.
Yeah, he had players around him.
We were supposed to beat Atlanta.
Oh yeah, that was the series that messed everything up. That was the series that messed everything up right there. Like the breaking point, like the recovery. The never recovery was the Toronto series when the triple bounce. But the turning point, well, how I knew y'all probably wasn't gonna be the same was the Hawks series. Was the Hawks. They both won that one. That was crazy. That was really crazy. That would mess everything up. And ever since then, been second round tonight. Well, everything was second round tonight. It doesn't matter.
Then we lose to the Knicks. Jimmy Butler messed up the wrong person. He should have gotten on Embiid instead of Cat.
Hey, he was right, though. He was right about Cat. He was right about him. He wasn't wrong about Cat. He wasn't wrong about him. He wasn't wrong about him. That's crazy. Hey, that's crazy. Even you want to know? So y'all want to know something strange? Even Mr. No Show made it to the conference finals before Joel Embiid. Even Mr. No Show did that. That's crazy.
Can't call him Mr. No Show now.
Yeah, I can't call him that.
No, you know who you can't call Mr. No Show? Joel.
Huh?
That's Joel's new name, Mr. No Show.
He said, "Yo, if y'all don't know who Mr. No Show is, that's Carl Anthony Towns. I call him Mr. No Show. I do call him Mr. No Show."
Yeah, he went to the.
No,
Slay
know that. He just doing that.
Slay know that.
Slay know that. He never did. He know that. Slay know that, man.
We haven't been to the finals since 2001.
They never been to the. Yes, they never been to the conference finals. He never ever in his life been to the conference finals.
We can't get past the second round.
And he didn't get past the first round last year. So yeah, he can't get past the first. He can't get to the conference finals. He never ever been.
Nope.
Never ever been to the conference finals. You just I believe you knew that. You just do it. You just try to be like me. You just try to be a troll. Yes, you did, Slay. I know you did. You knew that. You knew you never been.
It's hard being a Sixer fan.
If you didn't know that, but yeah, if you didn't know that, yeah, he never got to the Eastern Conference final. He never did. He never got there.
All right, y'all. So the MLB Awards is scheduled for Thursday. They will let you know who won everything. So we're going to break down and who we think will win these awards. All right, so we're going to start. So we got the American League Rookie of the Year. We got Colton Cowser from Baltimore. We got Lewis Gill from the Yankees and Austin Wells for the Yankees. Who wins this award?
What's the other person you got?
So it's Cowser, Gill, and Wells. Both are from the Yankees.
I'm going with Cowser.
Give me Austin Wells. Then you got Coach of the Year. You got Manager of the Year, AJ Finch for the Tigers. You got Matt Quintero from the Royals, and then you got Stephen Voigt from the Guardians. I'm
going with AJ Hinch, Tigers.
They didn't do bad.
Man, they made it to the second round. They beat my Astros. Yes. And that was my first ever World Series with him. Yeah. So I'm going with AJ Hinch.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Hinch too. So you got the Cy Young Award. So you got Emmanuel Clace, you got Seth Lugo, and you got Tariq Subal. I think I said his name right.
Yeah, it's Tariq Skubal. I'm going with Skubal. I'm going with Tariq Skubal.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with him too because, like I said, the Tigers they had a heck of a team.
Yeah.
MVP, Mr. Aaron Judge, which is Mr. No Show in the damn.
Mr. No Show in the playoff. Yep, you can call him that. The Mr. No Show baseball.
Juan Soto or Bobby Witt Jr. I want to go with Juan Soto so bad.
Matter of fact, I'm going Juan Soto. Aaron Judge up there juicing. He out there juicing. Yeah, I'm going Juan Soto.
He was great during the regular season. The playoff came. He was nowhere to be found.
I think they already purchased them votes in at that point, though. They already put the votes in too. I think they did it.
Soto was on a trading block. Well, he's testing the free war. He's testing the market.
Oh, he ain't coming back. You know he ain't going back to the Yankees. You know he juicing. You ain't heard about that Slay? That man juicing.
He can come to Philly. I mean, we can give him some money.
Y'all can't have all the superstars now. Y'all can't have everybody.
We need a bet. I'll take Soto. And that's your AL side. The NL side for Rookie of the Year: Jackson Chourio, Jackson Merle, and then Paul Skenes.
You tell who?
Paul from the pitcher from Pirates.
You know, this is the NL Cy Young?
Yeah,
I'm going with Paul Skenes from the Pittsburgh.
Big said Soto coming back.
That man gone.
Yeah, give me Paul. He had a heck of a year with the Pittsburgh Pirates.
I don't want him going to Philly because I'd rather for him to go to Dodgers. Philly's gonna always find some way to not go farther than they supposed to go. They gonna always find a way to mess that over. I'm not gonna be.
So apparently, if Tyrone Walker poops the bed in spring training, he going. Why bring him back to spring training? Just get rid of him.
I remember y'all got on that rant with my Astro beating them around.
We couldn't do nothing in the playoffs, losing to the Mets.
Y'all get tired of losing division rivalries.
We had Wills and Nola actually doing something. The bats couldn't do nothing. Trey Turner paid all that money for Trey Turner. He can't hit nothing. Harper ain't hit nothing. Sporber ain't do nothing. Castellanos swinging that crap. Alec Bohm on his way out. Like, we couldn't do nothing.
Y'all couldn't hit?
No.
Yeah.
Manager of the year, Carlos Mendoza for the Mets, Pat Murphy for the Brewers, or you got Mike Skid for the Panthers. For the Padres.
I'm going with the Mets manager. I'm going with the Mets. I'm going with the Mets manager.
Yeah, the Mets did turn things around. Exactly. The one more hitter, Juan Soto.
Hey Vic, they don't need no more hitters because every time they get another hitter, they find a way to mess up.
Juan Soto.
They find a way to not do.
Is there another hitter?
I give them more pitching. I say more pitching. They can get more pitching.
Give me the Mets, coach.
Yeah, I got the Mets, coach.
So Chris Sale, Paul Skenes, or Zach Wheelers. I'm gonna be biased on this. Give me my man Wills for Cy Young Award.
Is Paul Skenes in now?
Yep.
I'm going with Paul Skenes.
He gonna win Rookie of the Year and Cy Young. He gotta get one or the other.
That dude like that. Paul Skenes like that. That dude like that.
MVP Francisco Lindor, Ketel Marte, or Shohei Ohtani.
No, that's no doubt. That's not even a question need to be asked.
Leave Juan Soto alone. He's staying in the Bronx. I'm just saying he is visiting us. He's visiting Philly. I didn't say we're gonna close the deal, but Monty talks and we got it. So Middleton is just gonna make it rain.
Hey, Juan Soto, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Don't let the Phillies mess up your career. I'm just you too good. Now you too good of a hitter for that to happen. I'm just messing with him. Nah.
But that's your awards. We'll see if we can if Wills can bring one home. Because Wills was lights out for us. He ain't our ace for a reason. It ain't Nola. Nola ain't the ace no more.
So the Yankees and Phillies gonna be fighting for Juan Soto then. Just like the Texans and Eagles are fighting for Saquon Barkley. Just like they were both fighting for Saquon Barkley. But we both ended up.
What happened to Didi Gregorius? Didi was my guy too. We getting rid of Alec Bohm. We gonna need a third baseman.
Watch he go somewhere and be he gonna go somewhere and be an
getting
all-star.
old people.
Hey, watch he go somewhere and be an all-star. Wow.
They talking about some Bregman. Why?
Go ahead, Bregman. Don't be the same again, Bregman. Go ahead. You can go ahead and go.
He wasn't a bum. He actually wasn't, Vic.
Nah, he was good. Alec Bohm was actually a good third
No,
baseman.
you talking about Gregorius.
Hey, you talking about who? Didi Gregorius?
Yeah.
He was a bum he was a bum probably on the Yankees.
He wasn't a bum when he got to us.
He was probably a bum on the Yankees.
But that's all we got here, guys. And you know what it's time for. I already know who's gonna be probably the first one to call in.
Vic, don't do it, Vic. Don't do it, man. Leave the man alone. Leave the man alone, Vic. Come on, man. Don't call in with that mess. Come on, man. Come on, Vic.
Comments, questions, concerns.
Vic, don't call in with the mess, Vic. I'm gonna get up out of here.
Are open.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. You call in with that crap, man. You call in with that mess.
302-729-3046. The lines are open and waiting.
Don't call in with that crap, man. Don't call in doing that. Don't do that, man.
The Cavs is going to beat the Pelicans by 99.
By 99 points?
They don't have nobody in
their Oh, you know how when you watch Space Jam, you know how all them Looney Tunes was on that sideline hurt? That's how the Pelicans was. Hey, that's how the Pelicans right there.
Look, Missy out, Trey Murphy III out, CJ McCollum out, Brandon Ingram out, Murray out, Zion out.
Bro, that team can't never stay intact, bro.
Call from.
Oh my.
To accept, press 1. To send
Yo, Vic.
What's good, family? What's good?
We good. What you want to talk about? In the words of Cody Rhodes, what do you guys want to talk about?
You already know what I want to talk about. I want to talk about this poser that we've had in our city for quite some time now, Mr. Joel Embiid.
Oh my
Mr.
God.
I do everything for Philly, but get to practice on time.
Practice.
Exactly. We talk about practice.
You talking about practice?
But apparently, from what Tyrese Maxey said, when he called them out,
It was true.
practice isn't the only thing Embiid is late for. It's practically everything that Embiid is late for, and that just goes to show you that he doesn't put enough thought, he doesn't put enough care into what he's doing.
Yep.
He talks about how he wants to be the man in Philly, how he wants to be that go-to guy. But how can we rely on someone who's never there when he needs to be there? We talk about the pain that we go through, not being able to get out the second round. But how can you expect to get any better if you yourself aren't putting in the work? I think, Joel Embiid has been selling a bill of goods that's been tainted since he's been here, man. Like, he talks a good game. And listen, he was an MVP. You got to give him credit for that. But even when we look at that MVP season, it looks like he was more worried about getting that accolade than winning a championship for the city that he says he does everything for. For Philly fans, it's sad, man. Like, we were told how many years ago, trust this process, man. Stick with us, we'll get it right. And we went through draft pick after draft pick after draft pick after draft pick. And even when we got Embiid, we thought that wasn't the case because, again, when he came in injured. So we didn't know what was going to be of his future. And when he started playing well, a lot of people were turned on to it. A lot of people became fans. They stuck by him. But I think we gave Joel too much credit for being that guy. I've always said, you know me from the past. The laziness issue with Joel Embiid has been something that's been going on since he started playing. And the fact that he can't get that together, it just shows me that we're never going to get anywhere with Joel Embiid. You can't say that there's a possibility. There is no possibility.
No.
Now we know for a fact how he goes about his business. You can't tell me that the Sixers right now have any hope for the near future, right now for the next 4 or 5 years, of going to an NBA championship.
Nothing. That's what sucks about Daryl Morey. He don't prepare for the future. He wants the now.
But that's another thing that Embiid, kind of infringes upon. Like, when you have a GM here, yeah, they want to look to the future, but a lot of times when you have players, especially with contracts like Embiid and how important they are to the team, once they, put their say into something, then the GM's kind of like put between a rock and a hard place. He has to appease his number one player at the same time making the team able to win games. And I feel sometimes that battle gets lost, especially when it comes to Embiid, because he's such a big personality.
I told you, I'm over it.
But right now, I mean, you just cannot.
What are we, 2-11 right now?
2-11. I don't even know who we beat.
Nobody. We beat two teams who were probably on their worst day. Like, you can't start off a season, especially the ones that we've been having, and then right now, there's nothing positive to look at this year. There's no hope for the playoffs. We're pretty much trash. Maxey is coming back, which is a good thing. But then, can the big three with Maxey, Embiid, and PG be able to get things together? Like I said, we already know who Embiid is. We know how lazy he is. I don't expect anything from this team, and that's very sad to say. After the past 3 seasons, we were looking at being hopeful to finally break into the championship game. That doesn't look possible at all anymore.
Madden added Saquon's backwards hurdle into the game.
Y'all beat the Charlotte Hornets and y'all beat the Brooklyn Nets. That's who y'all beat.
You're trying to get some more money out of these people?
They beat the Hornets and the Nets. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Hey, at least we beat the Knicks. At least we got that.
The Nets, the Brooklyn, y'all beat them.
Brooklyn.
It was Brooklyn.
The last thing I will say is, Coach and Key, please understand that Juan Soto will not be leaving New York. He will not be leaving the club. This is skilled at milking the most amount of money that he can get as possible this offseason. And Philadelphia, so desperate for hitting, so desperate, will be that team to help drive up that price. But hey, I'm not worried because I know Hal Steinbrenner has opened up the checkbook. We are writing checks that clear this time.
We'll see.
I appreciate y'all for letting me come on, man. I love y'all both. Great show. If you haven't subscribed to this show yet, please do. And if you can't, always retweet when they're out there putting this stuff out. Great show, great content.
Appreciate you, Vic, as always. We left the lines open a few more, 4 more minutes, but it looks like. I got a weird, Philly beat writer. I got a weird gut feeling that I believe that Juan Soto will end up in Philly.
Oh, Lord.
The same way how Bryce Turner and Trey Turner ended up in Philly. We'll see. Oh, my bad, Vic. I didn't know you still talking. They put it in the game.
I put it in who?
They put Saquon's hurdle in the game. So now you can backwards hurdle on Madden.
That Lord, you can backwards hurdle now.
I'm waiting for the touch push. Can you do that in Madden yet? I didn't even play this year's Madden yet. Can you do the touch push in the game?
Not that I know of. You can't do it. Oh, so in Madden 25 they put the backwards hurdle on now.
Now everybody gonna be trying to do that. Anybody else? We got the lines open. If anybody else wants to call again, 302-729-3046. If
anybody else don't want to call in, guess what? That's all right because I got the Rockets getting ready to play the Pacers in a few hours. So
the Rockets been playing great too.
No, we've been playing awesome basketball.
Everybody that ain't playing great is the Sixers.
Yeah, the Rockets way better than the Sixers.
Everybody is better than the Sixers. Dante, like what? Hold on, I'm about to tell you who better. What? I'm about to tell you who ain't better than the Sixers.
The Wizards?
No, we got the same record. The Wizards is better than the Sixers.
Oh, the Wizards better than y'all?
And we got the same record.
Dang.
Yep. So in the bottom of the barrel is Philly is last. Washington is on top of us.
Hey, Detroit better than y'all.
Yep. They number 7. They in the play-in.
Tobias Harris number 7? Tobias Harris number 7. That man made that shot. That man made that shot.
The Pistons don't play tonight.
That man made that shot. He told the Sixers fan, shut the F up.
Couldn't even beat Detroit. He's averaging less than what he did here.
Yep.
He's averaging 13 points. He was at least getting about 18 here.
He got Cade Cunningham over there. He got Cade Cunningham.
And Jalen Ivey
and all them. Jalen Duren. That's a pretty good young team over there.
But there you have it, guys. If no one else wants to call in, we're going to end the show here. Again, come back next week. I'm sure we'll be back next Wednesday.
Shout out to you, Vic.
For some more shenanigans. Hopefully nothing else comes out about the Sixers. I'm going to flip if something else happens to the Sixers. The Eagles are my only hope right now. Our only hope.
That's crazy, man. I know
the Flyers have a better record than the Sixers.
The Flyers are better than the Sixers?
Flyers are actually fun to watch.
Hey, you know, Key, if you start streaming them,
Nope.
he said that.
It's not that I don't want to. It's them names. Heck no, them names is crazy. Not doing it.
Is Carter Hurt still playing?
No, Carter Hart did some bad stuff, man.
Oh man, that's my boy, man.
Yeah, I was about to get his jersey. Thank God I didn't. He got kicked off the team. He got kicked off the team for doing some scandalous stuff in Canada with some girls. Like,
Oh man, Carter Hart.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. But here you have it. Another one in the books. Coach, what you doing this week?
Man, I'm not doing nothing this week, man. Just chilling, watching my Rockets play, Texans play, you know, going to high school games as usual. That's all I'm doing, man. I say we 4 episodes away, man. We 4 episodes away. We on that 96 right now, going for that 97. Hey, man, that 100 episode going to be a blast, man.
Yeah, we're going to bring some people up with us. Going to have to call in, hang out, have some topics with us. Again, not just doing any old thing. I'm just not going to bring everybody up here. You at least got to do something. Again, talk about one of your best rants. Again, Coach had a bunch of them. I know he went on what's the name? Porter Jr.
Oh, yeah.
He went in on
I had a whole bunch of them, man, but I started not to rage no more.
You did rain on Embiid though. The one I forget which.
Oh yeah. You talking about when I did that
the whole stat sheet.
I mean, when I did the research on him throughout his career, throughout the playoff, I stayed up all night for that one. I did, really did.
But there you go. We're gonna end the show here, y'all. Appreciate y'all. If y'all have not yet purchased the merch, if you want to, the link is in the description. Sports Wave Network. Make sure you subscribe there because you will see me and Coach's faces over there. Whether it comes to Sunday with the pregame in NFL or we bring in the courtside view back with me, Coach, the con man, and Cool McCain himself. We'll be back after I think Thanksgiving. Redoing the NBA show. So tune in for that. We'll be here next week, same time, same place, same channel. Again. If you're going to do something stupid, if you're going to do something dumb, just be safe about it. We'll catch y'all in the next episode.
Catch y'all.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy.